What's going on, Capricorn? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn readings, and be sure to comment down below and let me know that you are here. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop your birthday and your sun, moon, rising. Now keep in mind this reading and all of my readings are general. They are not personal. So please, 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 along with liking and subscribing, take what resonates and leave what does not. Looking at this situation that is currently on your mind, Capricorn. Who's this tall person? 6'5", 6'6", could be a Gemini. Drop this person's sign down below. But the sixes, excuse me. There is a situation for you, Capricorn, in which there's a decision regarding whether or not to remain a part of a certain group. Now, I'm not sure if this is a workplace situation, Capricorn, with the Six of Wands, a social, family situation, but a decision, whether to stay, whether to go, is at the forefront of your mind. We see the Eight of Pentacles, giving the work vibes. 8, 2, the High Priestess, sixes, and please drop the repeating numbers you've been seeing, Capricorn. The Five of Water and the King of Pentacles, a lot of earth. Queen of, there is an ultimatum on the table in your mind about whether or not to remain a part of a particular group or whether or not to go on your own, separate yourself. And I'm not sure, Capricorn, if it is because there's something that you are doing that you don't want the group to know about, be a part of, or whether you sense that the group is kind of not including you and things that they have going on or are working on. It could also be an issue with whether or not this group, this place, has a moral compass. There's this need to trust your gut about this situation and whether or not to stay or go, because we see this weighing of the options heavily weighing the pros and the cons. We see this not wanting to let people know what you have going on here, the guy in the glasses. And the fact that the eyes are the windows to the soul and his eyes are covered, the energy of, again, not wanting someone or someone not wanting you to know what is going on. There's this like slightly dishonest vibe. Yeah, there's something slightly dishonest about this. Again, his hand behind his back, but then we look at our King of Pentacles and we can see both hands. Standing 10 toes down in front of their home. I really feel like this evaluating whether or not to stay in a particular situation really has to do with protecting yourself and or your family situation. I really feel like it's a mental health thing, but definitely, excuse me, my alarm, an ultimatum about whether to go or stay. And again, needing to trust your gut about this situation, especially if somebody's come forward and maybe disclose some things to you while they were going through a hard time, that are some red flags about this particular situation. We see the Queen of, the Chariot here. And then we see the Ten of Pentacles. What is this financial situation? For someone, this decision, whether it's work, family, or romantic, there may be financial consequences, but this energy of setting a boundary and moving on, leaving something behind for something greater, it almost gives me the vibes of somebody being like breadcrumbed here or being ripped off and not quite knowing it. Whereas just setting the boundary, cutting ties, or leaving a situation behind and moving on may bring in more. What's the Six of... Who is this individual that's coming in with information about this group? And when I say information, evidence and proof. So not just somebody coming in, talking and crying, because, people get angry and they like to vent. This is somebody with proof that something is not quite right. Could even be not a contract somebody didn't stand behind or honor, but there's a lot of proof to what somebody is saying or what somebody is bringing you about, again, this group of people. And when somebody brings you this information, again, to me, it seems like a moral issue, which is why somebody is standing their ground. It is the beginning of the end. We see Scorpio here, Pisces, Cancer, all of the water signs. Little Taurus at right. I really feel strongly like somebody not honoring a contract or fulfilling their promises. Not honoring contracts or fulfilling their promises. Let's talk about betrayals and abandonments here. You may have to cut ties with someone, a group of people, because they lack loyalty, because they have a reputation for throwing people up under the bus. I would check out the previous reading. Again, like and subscribe. Yeah. And again, just like we see a whole bunch of mess here with this Knight of Swords, we see all these swords in this house every which way. Santa's girlfriend, side piece stuck in the chimney. What's that all? Right. Lots of lies, betrayals, leaving people high and dry, having a lot going on here in the background, nobody knowing exactly what's going on here. Some of you have been warned. Some of you have been warned, and that's what's also pushing this decision. Also pushing this decision to stay away, to move and leave somebody behind. And it really gives me the energy of, even if you walk away on good terms or try to move on good terms, like somebody may not be able to, or the group may not be able to just let somebody go. It's kind of that toxic, like, group mentality. Like, you can't leave us, you can't reject us, we can reject you. Type of thing. Yeah. There is a conversation, and not just a conversation, a serious little sit down in which your perspective is going to change about, again, this situation here, this group of people. And I'm telling you, the energy is standing on business. Learning from somebody else's mistakes. We see a lot of regret, embarrassment, even with this Five of Cups. Wanting to be forgiven. It's a whole lot. I'm not going to use these. Put them there. And just your gut telling you to believe, again, what this person bringing this warning was saying. Who's this person that brought the warning? That brought the warning, told you about this group, told you about what happened to them. Because we see somebody being completely thrown under the bus. Totally being sacrificed here, thrown away. And another 6. We see Gemini now. And we started with Gemini. There is somebody who has seen the ugly other side of this particular situation and is giving you the warning that there are consequences, things you don't know. Because notice how we see both Annabelle Lee and our boy Edgar with the hands out, like they're making an agreement, but also the one hand behind the back. What is this thing that you don't really know about? This like secret, silent agreement. Or changing the terms of the agreement at any time. More air energy here with the Star. But look, reflecting back on the 6 of Pentacles, the back and forth, the everything seeming balanced, but it's not quite. Looking you dead in your eyes as you're getting ready to sign a deal with them. And especially if the situation seems too good to be true. Too good to be true. I also feel that somebody being by themselves, whether that be single, not having a lot of friends and or family around them, also makes somebody a particular type of target for this group. That's what I'll say. Like the fact that somebody is strong, stable, and alone is very attractive. Interesting. And then there's like the small promise, but like a major commitment. Taurus. Yeah, there's something underhanded about this particular group. When your gut feeling tells you to believe with this person that has firsthand experience, excuse me, and can show you the mess that they've been through. We see somebody being freaking traumatized here. Traumatized. And this always makes me think of, I think it's the beginning of Saw 3 or 4 for my horror movie fans. And then you see all this here. Again, somebody's entire perspective being changed. If you're a John Kramer fan, you're following me here. This gut feeling about cutting ties with this group, leaving this workplace, ending this situation with this person that's tied to a particular group, you're not wrong in that. Especially for this person where a random individual has come forward and told you and showed you what they've been through when they were involved with this particular group. And why do I feel like for somebody, it's even somebody's child? A child, parent, cousin, like somebody very close affiliation coming forward and giving you, that has separated themselves, giving you the information. Excuse me. I repeat, somebody quietly taking a risk and giving you the information that something is not on the up and up. It's not what you think it is. Or it's not what it's been presented as. And it's given really low vibrational, demonic, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody or a group even playing on somebody being nice, playing on somebody not knowing what's going on. Especially this person or this group that's always going out for drinks or always wanting to, smoke and hang out. Be wary of that. That there's something bigger going on. And the 6 is in reverse. That strength card, right. This is to keep people tied in toxic cycle. There's something toxic about this situation, cyclical and continuing, repeating, going on and on and on. We started with 2 6s in the upright. And now we have these 2 6s here in the reverse, water and air. And what this really makes me think of is a group rewriting history. Or their recollection of the past or what happened is not necessarily matching what other people would say is going on here. Very bold. It's giving loud, proud, and wrong. But also the way that they, cling on each other, cling to each other. And what I'm really noticing here too is how our girl here is on this lion, but this lion is made of stone. And it makes me think of Lot's wife in the Bible, like getting caught up in again, that cycle it's like permanent, it's forever. You don't, I don't want to say a gang, but that's what it's looking like. Like it's very group, gang, pack mentality type of situation. Something is not quite as it seems. And again, with the hands unseen, the look, not wanting to make eye contact. Why somebody only want to speak in private? Yeah. I feel like there's a secret group, a closed group, in which somebody's getting the vibe in which they should not proceed. The fact that somebody randomly is going to come out and let you know that something is, dangerous, you need to be careful, that everything that glitters is not gold. What is this situation at night? Somebody work 3rd shift? What does this clock say here in the background? What's that, 4 a.m.? Yeah. It's that something not quite being what it seems. It looks very good. It's very attractive. We think of the Queen of Wands, beautiful, handsome, all of that. Pulling you in. Could even be, again, the financial benefits, the networking of it all, the new beginning. But again, something is just not quite right. It is the constant balance between right and wrong, or is it good, or what is going on here in the background. But we feel like under a lot of pressure. I feel like something, I don't want to say it's illegal, but it's looking illegal or just very underhanded. Like you don't want to get caught up in it. And then this energy of having to bring other people into it. Also. Like the high turnover of this friend group, social circle. There's this energy to keep your distance. Keep your distance. Do not get too involved in, I feel like, either situation. But yeah, something is toxic and to keep you tied up. Heed the warning. Pay attention to your gut, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm not going to drag this out. Let me know it resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe, share this video. Let me know where you're watching from. Comment down below, drop your birthday. And Capricorn, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.